Stream time, baby.
Dream time.
Alright. We got Gabe Hart, which I assume that was Gabe Hart that just subbed up to the channel. We got a notification right before we went live. You could have waited. Could have waited 30 seconds, Gabe Hart.
Yet you were impatient.
So now you don't get the little...
Elf squirting.
We got a few things to do today, though. Why is this not doing anything? Let me refresh this real quick. Make sure it's working right. Are we live? Okay, cool. It's working now. Alright. So first of all, obviously, or as usual, big O stack of comics to go through. Didn't read a ton.
I read a bunch.
Well, I had some stuff I need to get caught up on. A few of these books were still Chicago Week books. So I caught up on some things.
Yeah, I also
Or at least on one thing. But I need to go back, and I'm in the process of organizing comics, and in that process, some things are getting very disorganized. So there's certain books I need to find and figure out what box they're in. I have mountains of boxes that are like, I'll get to these in a little bit while organizing other comics. The irony of me calling you a slacker? When'd you call me a slacker? I was here on time. Or did I do something else? I don't know. Anyway. So big old stack of books. And we're going to do the FOC as usual. But we have one more thing to slip into the schedule today. I was able to qualify for not being caught up. No. Oh, I must have missed that when I refreshed, maybe. I didn't get a message of you calling me a slacker. Unless you're just doing it in that one message of the irony of calling me... of me calling you a slacker. Anyway, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, I have the opportunity to vote in the Eisner Awards on behalf of the shop, so that's gonna be fun. And I kind of, do you want to start with that, or do you want to do that midway maybe, or?
I don't know.
I'm kind of excited to do it, so I kind of want to do it now, because I wasn't sure, because I had to, like, apply for it or whatever, so I just got the email or later tonight, or earlier tonight, late at...
My God. Oreo, what the hell?
I think she just tackled that box.
Yeah, the one that I put there to...
Anyway, I kind of want to start with it. I think it'll be fun, and we'll try to...
Okay, Oreo. She just walked away.
To pull through that real quick. So let's see, let's go ahead and, well, this page, and then we're going to switch over to voiceover. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit to make it read better. So I do have my page set up in dark mode, and this is obviously not set up, like my web browser is set up in dark mode, and part of this is not reading right, but you can always just highlight stuff.
Oh my.
Yeah?
I couldn't see it.
Yeah, oops. So anyway, so here's the first one, best short story. Unfortunately, I don't think we've read any of these, right?
No.
Yeah. So we're going to go on to best continuing series, which you have Birds of Prey, Nightwing, Shazam, Transformers, and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
It's Transformers. Transformers is just absolutely ridiculously good. And, oh my God, it's wild. I haven't read all of these, obviously. Well, actually... Yeah, I've only read a couple of these. Birds of Prey is like nowhere near Transformers,
No,
and I like
good.
Birds of Prey,
Fun.
but it is so many levels lower than Transformers. It's ridiculous. All right, best single issue, one shot. Have we heard any of this? No.
No.
No. Best limited series, we have The Cull, which I started reading, haven't finished yet.
Read it.
Godzilla, Here There Be Dragons. I haven't finished that one either, but it was really good as well. Kill Your Darlings, Pee Pee Poo Poo, and Superman Lost. I like The Cull. I'm sorry, Kelly Thompson. I've now skipped you twice. But Here There Be Dragons was just fun, you know, and like I had some issues with The Cull. Also, I haven't finished it, so it might be resolved. But I don't know. I thought Godzilla Here There Be Dragons was pretty cool. And that's the only thing you read, right?
Yeah.
Best new series, we have Beneath the Trees When Everybody Sees, Black Cloak by Kelly Thompson. Again, sorry, I do like
I haven't
Kelly
read
Thompson.
any of these.
But I couldn't start this one. I did not like the artist. Local Man, Phantom Road, one that I collected but have not read. And Somna I've collected but collected late and have not read either. So unfortunately, I do not get to vote on there. Best publication for early readers. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the one. I was thinking this is It's Jeff.
By the way, I haven't read any of these.
Yeah, I haven't read none of that. Best publication for kids, is that in here? No, where's It's Jeff is in here somewhere. And that's where you'll get my vote, Kelly Thompson. Best publication for teens. Don't know none of that. Humor publication, that's where it is. Kelly Thompson.
It's Jeff. The Jeff.
We love Jeff. We love Jeff, and eventually he will be on my car.
You don't have a camera up.
Oh, I don't have a camera. Whoops.
Yeah.
Should be that. There we go. Oh well. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. That's why. There we go. Anyway, stickers will be going on my car at some point. Let's see. Best anthology. Hey, what's up, Mighty Mike? We are currently voting in the Eisner Awards.
I haven't read any of this.
Yeah, we haven't read none of these, and we are being very fair. Best reality-based work. Haven't read none of that. Best graphic memoir. Haven't read none of that. Graphic album. None of that. There's a lot of things I don't know about. Best graphic album reprint. Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise Treasury Edition. We didn't get the Treasury. I mean, we did read this series though, so that counts for something. And we enjoyed it. It was weird. It was different. Man, there are certain parts that were
I did
really,
read Wonder Woman
really
Astoria.
good.
That's really good.
Between the two,
Wonder Woman.
you like Wonder Woman better? I do. No, I was gonna say I like Phil Jimenez. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with him. I know Jorge Jimenez. I like his work. All right, we'll give it to you since you read two. Best adaptation from another medium. I've not read none of that. Best U.S. edition of international material. None of that. Best U.S. edition of international material Asia. None of that. Archival collection. None of that. What was that? Oh, strips. This is comic books. Okay. Yeah, none of that. Best writer. Okay.
Best
We
writer.
got Stephen Graham Jones, Mariko Tamaki, Tom Taylor, Kelly Thompson, Mark Waid, and G. Willow Wilson. It is an absolute disgrace that Daniel Warren Johnson is not on here.
Oh crap.
Jed McKay as
McKay.
well.
Yeah.
Really snubbed here, I think. So we're really only familiar with Kelly Thompson and Tom Taylor. I would vote Thompson over Tom Taylor. Well,
yeah.
did he write? Is this? This is what I don't. Is it? Are you writing only for what they've done this year? I guess. Or does it count towards other stuff? Because
Marco, they did it, Jeff.
I know. Was Tom Taylor the one that did Dark Ages? Because I love Dark Ages.
I don't remember.
I can't remember if it's him or King. I always forget.
I think it's Tom King.
I was thinking it was Taylor. But regardless, I do think it's supposed to be based on like these things. And G. Willow Wilson, I did not really like Poison Ivy. I loved the character Poison Ivy, and I dropped the title because I was just like... And it wasn't terrible. It just wasn't great.
Sorry, Mark Waid, but...
I've heard good things about Batman, Superman World's Finest. And apparently Shazam's on here a lot. I don't know. Just
based on our shops, what people get, it's not those books.
Anyway, Kelly Thompson it is. Best writer artist. Is this a... Okay, well Daniel Warren Johnson's on here. Okay. Okay, that's fair. I guess if he gets his own category. And it really doesn't matter who anybody else is.
No.
Daniel Warren Johnson is a god currently. I'm really excited. Terrence, well, I got a big chunk of the comic Extremity from Gay Part, and then Terrence helped me complete that set the other day. So when I get some time, I'm gonna try to read that. But that's a Daniel Warren Johnson comic for those that don't know. Best penciler, inker, or penciler, inker team. Okay. I do like Lotte a lot. They did a bunch of Barnstormer stuff. They did Somna covers. They've probably done some other stuff that you're familiar with. Dan Mora did that.
So potentially.
Dan Mora did that Harley in the baseball cap.
I like that one.
Samney, I feel like I've seen before, but I cannot think of anything. I would probably give it to Lotte. I like Lotte a lot. They've done some other really good covers. But again, with anything, struggling to remember something off the top of my head. Like, let's see. Lotte. Actually, it'd probably be a better way to do this. We'll search here.
Well, diving your arm down there.
And this way everybody can see some covers and some samples of these artists. So here's some examples of Lotte. This is newer stuff. So like here's a really sick Red Sonja.
Oh, that is really good.
Oh yeah, they did a bunch of Cole covers as well. Forgot about those. I don't think I have the number 1 because Shay didn't order it or something. I can't remember. Here's a Vampirella Red Sonja. These Stormer covers. They also did the interiors of Somna as well as the A covers. But anyway, yeah, I think Lotte's pretty sweet. Now we'll check out Mora because that's the Harley's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. I guess I should probably put Dan Mora here. I'm trying to see if there's any covers I remember sticking out. Yeah, I don't know. Like a bunch of fine covers, but oh, that one's pretty sick. Is that a yeah? Anyway. Oh yeah, I did like these.
Yeah, I like that.
Those are cool. It was a cool concept.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, there's good covers in here for sure, but I think I lean towards Lotte. Best painter, multimedia artist. If the person who did, Dracula. This was some of the most incredible art I've ever seen. This is exactly what I was thinking once I saw Painter. Do you remember me showing you the art in here, the interiors?
Yeah.
Big fan of that. Yeah, that's my pick, 100%. Oh, here we go. This is a competition here. Best cover artist. We have Jen Bartel, Evan Cagle, Ginny Frizen, E.M. Geist. Geist is that guy that did that werewolf cover in the preview book. He's got some great stuff. Peach Momoko and Dan Mora.
Well, you know my bias.
Man, I guess I should have probably kept this up, actually. Because I want to... I know you're not as good at like keeping track of different people's covers and stuff. Oh yeah, he did this one, that one we got. And this is
That Avengers.
That Predator one's really sick. Yeah, that's a really sick Joe Fixit.
He did a Moon Knight that I really like.
That's a really sweet one. Yeah,
not that one.
Oh, this one.
Mm-hmm.
I like both of them.
I mean, I like that one.
I quite like. I don't know which one I like better, but they're both pretty solid.
Cody.
Yeah, the Cody cover's sick. He does quite a bit of Star Wars stuff,
Yo,
actually.
that's my Wookiee Jedi boy. Go up.
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, is that the same guy?
I think so.
I'm not sure. I didn't read this one. Yeah, he does a lot of Star Wars stuff, though. What's up, Canadian survivalists? We're currently voting in the Eisner Awards. We're going over best cover artist right now. We have Jen Bartel, Evan Cagle, Jenny Frizen, E.M. Geist, Peach Momoko, and Dan Mora. Kind of reviewing some Dan Mora. Not Dan Mora. We're reviewing some E.M. Geist stuff. Oh, here's another cool Moon Knight. That's a cool cover. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like E.M. Geist quite a bit. That's another cool Moon Knight. And then obviously there's lots of good Frizen covers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Demon War Scarlet Sin 1.
I don't know. I remember that one.
I don't either. It's really difficult for me to type right now because the giant stack of comics that we're about to review is over my keyboard, or in the way of my keyboard. I wonder if that was like an exclusive or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna Google it.
I don't know. I mean, like, because again, my problem with Jen Bartel is like the sensational She-Hulk stuff.
That was a good one.
I don't think I've ever seen that in my life.
I've seen it before.
For the chat. There it is. Was it an exclusive cover?
I don't know. I didn't look that hard.
It was the one at 25.
Oh, yeah. Because I almost got it, and you convinced me to not to, because you were like, it'll go down.
Oh, because it was expensive. Well,
yeah.
It's probably cheaper now.
No, it is cheaper now. I just haven't gotten it.
Anyway. My thing with Jen Bartel is I think sometimes she hits absolute home runs, and sometimes she's just kind of doing the assignment. It's still good, but it's a lot of I drew a character, the background color is the background is this color. And it's like, eh. But then other times she's like, I'm going to do this crazy, was it last year's Pride?
Yeah.
That was
beautiful.
Absolutely incredible.
Uh-huh.
Um,
She knocks the Prides out of the park every year. This year's Pride was no different. It's really good.
See, I don't think I'd give it to Momoko. I love Momoko. But I think she's pretty...
I know where your bias leads.
I'm honestly... I don't want to count out E.M. Geist. I really like E.M. Geist. I think Momoko's got some great stuff, but I think she's a little too inconsistent. I think she's a little bit more experimental than other people, and I really like that about her.
Yeah.
But because of that, not every piece is her strongest piece.
I like Frizen, but I think my biggest issue with Frizen is, I don't know, the colors seem too, I want to say muted.
I like that though.
I'm not a fan of muted colors.
I'm not a fan of. I just turned saturation all the way up.
Oh, I love how bright it is, though.
I don't know.
We're very different in that respect, I suppose.
It feels like a cheap attention grab to me.
Oh,
not saying it can't be done.
How it is.
Nah.
Attention grab. It's just purple.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, I want to make sure you can't see anything else. Like, look at me, I'm the brightest thing in the room.
And I could say the same as Frizen's in regards of it's so muted, it just looks muddy, and it's all...
Do you realize that is a complete contradictory statement you just made? It's
so
muddy that everyone has to look at it?
Well, no, I was more so saying in regards to it.
So the muddiness is a cheap distraction tactic. Because those are the statements I was making.
I didn't word myself properly.
No, it just comes up. I just was trying to reposition my leg.
Having like a crack or
Nah.
either way. I don't know.
It's funny. I probably wouldn't be considering Geist so much if I didn't see that werewolf cover he's got coming out.
The werewolf cover is really good.
He's got lots of good covers.
I think we can.
You're always putting away and shifting comics, Gabe Hart.
let's meet in the middle, and not pick either one of our girls. Either Jin. And both.
Oh, the battle of the Jins.
Both agree on Geist.
So I do really like Geist. This is definitely the hardest. And like, don't get me wrong, I really like Bartel, and like obviously I really like Momoko. Dan Mora's really good. Whoops.
I like Dan Mora.
Evan Cagle, I'm not familiar with.
No, not even a little. Only listing is Detective Comics. Interesting.
He's probably doing all the A covers, and that probably keeps him busy, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Jin did like all the She-Hulk A covers, and
she doesn't do a lot of variants.
I
mean, I know there's other things listed
on here. Other books.
No, I get you, but
a decent
she's
amount
not
of it.
like, Frizen and Momoko that's on like a billion.
Yeah, but do they do any A's? Well, Momoko does one job. Momoko does a lot.
Yeah, Momoko does a
But their
ton
list
of
is
stuff.
also smaller.
It just says various alternate covers Marvel.
Yeah.
That's not smaller. It's too big to put on here. That's a very different thing.
Fair enough.
All right, we'll vote for Geist. And in all honesty, I don't think Geist's gonna win.
No, I'm curious.
Who will
Watch
win?
it be Evan.
That'd be wild. Yeah, I don't know.
Let me look up Evan Cagle art real quick. Let me see.
Oh, best coloring? I don't know. I mean, we can look at these titles and see if we recognize something.
Which Punisher? Was it the last Punisher run or the most current one?
See, I love Doctor Strange, but I'm not a big fan of the art.
Art's whatever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm a fan or not.
I like.
I know you would hate to put it on that.
Wow. I'm actually blown away.
Again,
They are on
I
here.
like it. You don't.
I think it's awful.
I know.
Don't act like just because it's up here, this is definitive proof that you are wrong.
No, some people like it. It is a different style that you do not like. And that is okay.
I think it looks completely amateur.
Well, what if they won an Eisner Award?
Ooh. I know I haven't read it, but I've looked through Somna, and I do really like the colors in Somna. Wow, they did the colors on Devil's Cut, Gone, and Somna.
What did they do up there? Detective Comics, was it?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's mixed. Like, they're good. It is like the cover A's.
Yeah. I feel like he's like too much the same.
Yeah. I do like the cover A's on Detective Comics. I get why he's there. They're really good.
Best lettering. Is my dude up here? No.
Who's your dude?
I'm blanking out. What is his name right now? Oh my god. Justin Birch.
Let's see if there's anybody from many books we read.
Barnstormers.
Transformers?
Stormers and
Russ
Canary.
Wooten?
Where's Transformers?
Russ Wooten, I said it.
Down here.
But I don't know, I
Oh,
can't.
I also did Dracula.
That's 2 books. That's just...
Well, I mean, that's something. I've also, like I said, read Barnstormers and... No, I had not started Canary. I need to read Canary. I really want to read Canary. I keep forgetting about it. I'll give it to you, Russ Wooten. Best comics-related periodical journalism. Yeah, we don't know nothing about any of that.
Comics journalism.
Best comics-related book. Don't know nothing about none of that. Best... I can't talk anymore. Best academic scholar... Okay, I don't think we know anything about these. No. Nothing. Same just list in the back. All good, all good. We're just over here debating about who we want to vote for.
Which Jin's the best?
Which it's kind of feeling like we might be out of our realm of comfort at this point. That's digital comic. Yeah. Oh, well, next. Okay.
Jeff should be there. He's a digital comic, technically.
Making sure. I don't know if that counts since it got a printing now. Oh, I guess this is wait. Oh, we didn't vote for these. That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we voted for Godzilla. Here there be dragons. It's Jeff.
Basically, it's just a confirm order at this point.
Okay, yeah. Wonder Woman, Kelly Thompson, Daniel Warren Johnson, Lotte, Martins. Oh yeah, I don't remember his name, but I remember his work was incredible.
What was it for?
God, Dracula.
Yeah.
God, maybe the most beautiful comic I've ever read. Honestly, like, honestly, I already forgot. Man, I'm sorry, but it's hard to remember colorist. It really, really is. Letterers too. I'm sorry. I declare that I have examined my sections and believe that the selections are complete and correct. I consider okay, submit. Building a secure connection. All right, we're getting ready to show off the books that we picked up this week now. Animations. Okay, cool. And then I'll go ahead and, well, I don't need that anymore. And then I'll switch this around. And we'll do the FOC after we look at this week's books. Okay, so starting off, and we're going to try to go through these kind of quick because there's a lot. We got Avengers Twilight. This is the final issue number 6. Got Hulk on the cover here. This is the cover A. We also did pick up the cover B, the Daniel Acuna cover. I think it's his name, Daniel Acuna. But pretty solid issue. Pretty good wrap up to the series. It was a good run. It was a good read.
I liked the little Thor bit at the end.
Man, there's some good people writing some not Thor stories, but where Thor's part of it. I'm like, man, I kind of want to see what you could do with the Thor series because I did like what Zdarsky did with Thor.
If you want to read a good Thor series, you know what you should read.
I need to get on it. I know.
Immortal Thor.
What was the other one? Avengers. McKay's doing great with Thor.
Love Thor. Every time he shows up, he says something profound and with authority, and you're just like, yeah. Actually, probably all the Thor bits were probably my favorite parts of this issue. Lots of other cool things in there. Some of it a little cheesy and generic, but fine. Thor bits were all pretty cool. Up next, big hot book, Helverine. Issue number 1. Boo.
I didn't mean to say it on first, and then I was like, well, okay. But yeah, this is a book that people were freaking out and causing that first appearance of Helverine to go up to stupid amounts of money for no reason because he has a new comic coming out.
What is it, like a 5-parter?
I have no idea. But I will say this is super cool. I don't think it's necessary, but this does tie in, or it leads off of, what was that? What was that event called? Was it just Ghost Rider Wolverine or what?
I don't remember.
Whatever that Ghost Rider Wolverine event was called.
Ghost Riderine.
I think it had a name.
I just said it.
But anyway, it spins out of that. This is same writer, Benjamin Percy. Love everything I've read that he's been doing. And this was a very, very solid first issue. I really, really liked it. We also picked up the foil cover, which is pretty sick. Nice partial foil.
I really like this partial foil.
Yeah, but
Marvel's been doing more partial foils, and I'm very happy.
But yeah, I thought this was a really solid issue. I kind of wasn't like super hyped up. I think just because like everyone else seemed to be, or maybe not just because of that, but like I don't know. I was hoping it was gonna be more than just Wolverine with the flaming skull head is cool. You know what I mean? But there is actual like story in here, and some pretty interesting things going on.
Maybe I didn't also realize it was Benjamin Percy. If I realized it was Benjamin Percy, I feel like I would have had more faith in it. Because again, it's down to the solid writers. A lesser writer could have been tasked with write Helverine, and it would have just been Wolverine, Flaming Skullhead, so cool and rad.
And you get a little bit of that. But you also
you want a little bit of that for sure, but you need some substance in there, and I gotta say, it delivered. It did pretty solid. Up next, we have Black Panther Blood Hunt issue number 1. Very, very cool cover on the A cover here. Yeah. I would say decent story.
Yeah, I like. I don't understand. I don't think it explains it. How Black Panther got to be where he is.
Yeah. Because last we see him, he is with... No, it does explain. Because last we see him, he was with Blade. But then it's Blade sent him on a mission, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. It does explain. It's just...
Then I guess I just missed it.
It doesn't explain it, like, immediately. Like, you see him first, and he's doing some stuff, and that's... I think you're confused at the beginning, and then that confusion, like, sticks with you. And then it wasn't until I thought through it myself just now. And I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, because Blade talks to him a little later on in the issue. And you're like, okay, that makes sense. But yeah. Decent. Out of the Blood Hunt stuff so far, I've really enjoyed Blood Hunt. It's been a great run. This one, like I said, I don't hate. The cover's way cooler than the story was. We did pick up 2 blanks. But yeah, the next one I thought was a bit of a mixed bag, but I think better. We got Midnight Suns number 1. This is the C cover, I think. Yeah, C cover.
I like this one.
This one I like. My only problem with it is I hate when this happens. Is the best part was the beginning. So like it was really, really cool. And then the rest of it was like pretty cool, but not quite as cool. So even though it's good, it feels like you're like, on a decline. The ending had a cool setup, though, I will say. And I think I'm pretty excited to see where this continues to go. But I do think the beginning was the best. We did pick up 5 blank covers on this. Because the Midnight Suns are cool, and who knows what we'll end up getting on those. Up next, we have Edge of Spider-Verse number 4. You did not read this one?
I did not.
Okay.
I skimmed it for Meows Morales, who's fantastic in every way. Look at him, he's great.
Yeah. So cover by just for that, basically. This is also a Star Wars homage, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I always forget the last number of Star Wars. I want to say 68, but I also could be entirely wrong. But anyway, up next we have X-Men Wedding Special.
I did read a little bit of this.
This is Dodderman, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dodderman variant. Did you read just certain characters? Or...
Yeah.
Who's all writing in this thing?
I read the last 2 stories in it, which were
I don't know how to say that.
Move your hand. No, it's actually not that one. It's the Thief's Surprise.
That's just the last one.
And it might be the first one. It has like a break in it, Sometimes they do that because there was a story past the Thief's End. Or Thief's Surprise, I mean.
Okay.
The surprise, big surprise. It was about Gambit. About Gambit and Rogue.
Okie dokie. And thoughts?
I like it.
All right.
A lot of X-Men knowledge that I don't know. A lot of X-Men lore there that it's like, ugh.
Up next, we have Spider-Punk Arms Race number 4. This is the A cover, Takashi Okazaki. And I am behind on this one. I did not get to get caught up on this. Are you caught up on this? Or?
No, I haven't read it at all.
What a loser.
You just admitted to being behind.
Yeah, again, that was a Chicago mishap. We also picked up the CF Via cover. Pretty rad, flaming Ghost Rider Spider Punk with a nice little V guitar. And then we got Spider Boy issue number 7. Something. Who could have saw this one coming? A Spider Boy getting purchased by it, but look at it there.
Squirrel Girl and go down a little bit. Tippy Toe.
So since Squirrel Girl hasn't got a cover in like 5 years, Chris had to get it.
Mm-hmm. There was one not too long ago on a random book.
And there might be more coming out on Spider Boy.
For Spider Boy, and I'm hoping.
He's hoping to buy more Spider Boy. Y'all heard it here. Anyway, up next we got Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver number 4. Is this a Sauvage, I think?
I don't know.
Salvage?
I just think the aesthetic's fun.
I'm not sure.
Look at those bell bottoms.
I thought it was a fine cover. Yeah, Marguerite? I don't know. Sauvage. I'm pretty sure this is Sauvage. Or Sauvage. I don't know.
Sauvage Press.
Up next we have Jackpot and Black Cat issue number 3. This is the A cover. No longer Adam Hughes. This is Villalobos. And it is much better. Again, I love me some Adam Hughes. I absolutely do. But I was not impressed with his Jackpot and Black Cat covers, which is highly disappointing. It's one thing for a book to have a bad cover. Like, we're disappointed in... There's a Zatanna series coming out that has just pretty awful A covers. Lots of great variants. But the A covers are pretty painful. What is going on, Christina? But it hits a little different when there's an artist you really like and you're excited about, and then you see the cover and you're like, oh, what happened there? I was so excited for Adam Hughes Black Cat covers, and they just didn't hit it for me. But this Villalobos, very, very nice. And then I also picked up the Elizabeth Torque one as well. Always love the energy. There's not many artists that can draw like this, or that, do at least for the comics and our big name and everything. Who's the other person I really like? Kim Jacinto kind of has, this raw energy that they're able to capture. Up next we have Rise of the X, Powers of the X. Of the X. We have issue number 5 here. This is the Sway variant. Just a cover by.
Mm-hmm.
Got another cover by. We have Wolverine issue number 50. And this is the Justin Mason, Kentucky's own.
Hell yeah.
He did that cover there for me. And I kind of regret not picking up all these. Some of these I didn't care about. Like, I thought they all looked cool, but I was just like, maybe like the Spider-Man. I don't remember what I didn't pick up anymore. I'm pretty sure I got the Hulk. I don't remember what the other one. Oh, I got the Nightcrawler for sure. I don't think I picked up Spider-Man. But this one was a little pricey at $7.99. It's issue 50, so gotta be an oversized issue. And that's it for the Marvel side of things. Up next, we do have Star Wars. And starting with Darth Maul, Black, White, and Red, issue number 2. Did you read this one?
No.
Okay,
I haven't read number 1.
I have not read number 1 either. This is the A cover. Pretty cool, although I think there's far too much white on his robes. I think they should be mostly black with white highlights. Also, I think this cover would go really, really hard if all the red was foil. Just throwing that out there. We also did pick up the Delato variant, which I do think was the best variant to come out this week of the Darth Maul. What was the other one we didn't pick up? I think it was just kind of whatever, wasn't it? Like, it wasn't terrible.
I'm thinking of the Wolverine Miller.
No, the Miller Darth Maul was on issue number 1.
Yeah.
Let's see. Up next, we got Jango Fett issue number 3. We picked up this is the Phil Noto Master and Apprentice. Did you read this? Are you keeping up with Jango?
Yeah, I did read Jango. Jango's really good. You should read Jango, Marco.
I think I read the first issue and I was like, whatever. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like interesting enough for me to care too much.
It's not profound storytelling or anything, but it's cool.
Yeah. And then we also picked up the Phantom Menace, which is a pretty fun cover there. Good old Chris Sprouse. And then we got High Republic Adventures, issue number 6. I think this is the B cover. Which I do need to get caught up on this. I need to read volume 2 first. Presumably, I don't know how important that is to reading volume 3, because they're different time periods and stuff. And also this is different publishers and whatever, you know. Then we have High Republic Adventures. This is the main run. No. This is Saber for Hire. Issue number 2. I haven't started on that. I was keeping up with High Republic, but then they started putting out like a billion books at once, and I have not recovered. They overwhelmed me. That is it for Star Wars. Now we will move on to DC.
This one's so good.
Starting with, is this just DC Pride?
DC
Okay.
Pride 2024.
DC Pride. This is the Babstar partial foil.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really solid. Really, really thick. Did you read any of this?
No.
No. Okie dokie. Well, not too much to talk about there, other than pretty sweet cover. Got the partial foil on the back, I guess, or I guess that's just all foil, isn't it? Well, the white's not foil.
Is it not? Is it?
No.
No, yeah.
Mostly foil.
Mostly
I don't know if
foil.
that counts as partial.
That does count as partial.
I guess, but partial makes it sound not like most of it. Anyway, up next we got Harley Quinn 40. This is the Lyrics variant. Just another sweet Lyrics to add to the collection. Then we have Power Girl 9. This is a David Tolosky. Do you know the cat's name?
That's Sparky.
Sparky? I had no idea. Anyway, pretty fun cover. Sure. Maybe Sparky. Not sure. Up next we have Creature from the Black Lagoon Lives, issue number 2. So this is the follow-up series to that Dracula series that I absolutely loved. This series...
I got the beginning and the end right. It's streaky.
Alright. This series not as good. The art is... I mean, it's fine. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's fairly standard comic art. It's just unfortunate considering the Dracula series, like I said, might have been the most beautiful comic art I've ever seen. So, big step down in that regards. Been pretty cool covers though. I really like this cover. This is the B cover. I really like the issue number 1
it shows all
B
the
cover.
in the back.
Oh, cool. I like this one too.
Mm-hmm.
That one's pretty rad as well, but yeah, so here's all the covers. I do like that one quite a bit. I don't know. It doesn't say if these were presumably ratio variants or something, you know, some of the other ones.
The cover A at the top.
Yeah, that was the cover, which was a fine cover.
Yeah.
But like I think the line work and like the colors and stuff are just extremely well done on this. Does it say Francis Manipool? I don't know if that's who also did the B cover on the first issue or not. Did really like that one, but also just has a really cool like horror aesthetic. I don't know. Story is good. Nothing to go crazy about. Less horror-y than I want it to be. Which it doesn't make it bad. It's just not quite what I was hoping to get. But it might change more later on. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep reading with it, especially if there's cool covers. I'll keep checking out. And Dracula was only 4 issues, so I don't know if this one's going to be only 4 issues as well. Up next, we have Red Sonja, issue 11. This is Perillo. And are you reading this one?
Yes.
Okay. I always forget.
Still really good.
Really solid.
Mm-hmm.
We also picked up the cosplay variant. You need to get you one of these capes.
Yeah, I love me a cape with cloth. Like, not look, that's yeah, most capes are cloth, aren't they?
Mine are made out of those little plastic things off the top of bottles.
No, with fur at the collar. I love a cape with fur at the collar.
But yeah,
About to go on Amazon.
one of very few cosplays you've picked up.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, we have Once Upon a
I
Time.
don't know if I've picked up any other ones.
I don't know if it's come in yet. There was one, she was like in a river of blood or something, wasn't it?
No, that's just one I showed you that I liked.
Oh, okay. I thought you picked it up. Anyway, Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, issue number 15. Are you caught up with this?
Caught up.
Okay. We were both behind on this one. This is the A cover. Olivetti. I'm an issue behind on this one, so I didn't get to read this one tonight either. We have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers The Return, issue number 4, the David Nakayama. Really, really excellent cover. I think that is one of Nakayama's, if not his, I think it's probably his best drawing of a real person. Obviously, he does a lot of comic work, where they can look like whatever. I feel like he struggles, doing an actor's likeness. And I feel like he did a really good job on this one. And, yeah, just solid cover all around. It is the negative space variant, but broken up with the diamonds, so not quite. Or not negative space, but color bleed. Color bleed is what he does. And then another one I'm behind on. These were both Chicago delays when I was at C2E2. But we have World Tree issue number 10. And I believe this is, yeah, that's the A cover. So, that is all of our books for this week. Now, it is time to do the FOC order. So we're going to look at what's coming out in like a month from now. FOC. Alrighty, you ready?
Yeah.
And it's, it hasn't been that long. I was like, man, it feels like it's been a really long stream. But we've just gone over a lot. But we've been pretty time efficient, apparently. They just are going crazy with these image first. Hey, what's up, Terrence? And see, I don't read through all these, so I feel like I've seen Noctera and Saga before. I don't know if they just keep popping up on here or what the deal is. I feel like I saw that on there already too. Do you want Lego Ninjago? Did you do any of the Ninjago stuff, or was that after your time?
That was kind of after.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Is that Justin Mason? Or a different Mason? Oh, it's Justin Mason. He's doing a Lego Ninjago cover. That's fun.
It's fun.
I'll keep that up. I want to see what it looks like. Sorry, just getting on. What?
I went to that book reading.
Oh, okay. Went to that. Oh, interestingly enough, issue number 2 is also on here. I guess I'll pop both those open.
Rook.
Yeah, we got Rook, Exodus. There's some Per Evils in here if Gabehart cares. I think he's reading that book. No kitty cat on that one. Is there a kitty cat here?
Several.
Also a spoon.
A good reflection.
Yeah, true. There's a terrible reflection out this week.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So we have the A cover here. Pretty sick. I gotta get all these helmet covers. They're just rad. Those stands you showed me today came in. Oh, sweet. I'll try to bring them to show you you're impressed with them. They looked really good.
Oh, Terrence, look. It's Marco's little red guy.
Yeah, I haven't really done anything with him yet, but I will in time. You're going to get both of those. Oh, there we go. Universal Monsters. This is the A cover.
That's pretty sweet.
Which is pretty fun. I also think a spoiler. A Tedesco. Nice. I think I'll have to get both those. I think I like both of them quite a bit.
I think I like quite them.
Void Rivals 10. I don't know. I know we haven't been picking these up, and at this point, I'm not doing them. The connecting covers. I think I might just wait and see what comes in. I don't know. This was very similar to the B cover this week. I thought this was the B cover this week.
What's the difference?
I don't know. Regardless, I didn't care that much anyway. That cover's fun enough. Alright, on to Boom. Here's a Power Ranger cover. It's alright. Then we got another zombie cover. And then there's another helmet variant. That's a trade. That's it for Boom. Not too much for Boom. DC has returned this week. They were on vacation last week. Here's a Dan Mora foil. That could look pretty dope foil. Not that I wanted, but it's cool. We have a...
Who's on the Flash Pride cover?
Flash...
Oh, no one I know or care about.
Yeah, I have no idea. There's a...
The Harley one looks nice, though.
Yeah, another live... I like this one better than this week's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one's pretty solid. Who was that?
I think that's supposed to be like a horror version of Harley.
Oh. Huh. Meh. There's a Scott Forbes, the man with a signature that does not look like his signature at all. Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how well y'all can see this on stream, but it's like the letter T, U, and then like it's all connected like it's all straight lines, but it's all connected like a signature. And then like except for it's like the letter E, but there's no like connecting line on the E. I don't know, it's weird. It doesn't make any sense, and apparently that is Scott Forbes. I'm pumped we are getting them. I should be getting more of my yellow ones tomorrow. I did hold off on the something 8-inch though. Gotcha. This one's like it's all right, but I don't care enough to get it.
The ones I ordered didn't give me the funny hands like this. It's a ripoff. That one's fun.
Yeah, it's all right, but I don't care. Do you?
Nah.
Yeah. Ooh, Zatanna. Oh, so we're definitely getting the Art Germ one.
What's that Superman on the cloud there?
This?
Yeah, the one on the cloud. That one's fun.
He's got a funny face. I like Mercado, but I don't know. He looks like he's high or something.
He's literally in the clouds.
Okay. I mean, this also has clouds. Let's see. We have a Jimenez, which is fine, but I think I'm good. Ooh, an Art Germ foil, and then a blank. Yeah.
You should get some of the blanks. Who knows when you'll get another Zatanna blank.
Yeah. Probably a long time. But here's what we were talking about earlier. Like, it's fine.
Yeah,
the
I
interior
like
is
the
worse.
less.
Yeah. But, like, it just feels like, come on. You couldn't get a better artist for Zatanna? Come on. Anyway, on to Marvel. Annihilation 2099? Interesting.
They're doing Infinity Watch annuals, and I just have to ask, who asked?
Here's Black Panther Blood Hunt number 3. It's a pretty cool cover. What does it say? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll hold that one up. I guess I'll wait on that. We have Blood Hunters. Oh wow, they're like, ah, whatever, we'll spoil it. And then we have Blood Hunters issue number 3.
Oh, it's the Doom one.
That one's pretty rad, yeah. And it's got Hell Cow. When's the last time you seen Hell Cow on a cover?
Never.
No, boring.
Yeah, but let me see the Doom. And Hell Cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, just whatever.
Yeah.
I get what they were going for, but yeah.
Was I reading Deadpool? Am I getting Deadpool?
I don't know.
I read the first issue. Are we on 4? Are they like, wait, when does Deadpool 2 come out? Did Deadpool 2 come out rather? I do not recall, or maybe Deadpool 2 was like a week or so ago. Then why are we already on 4? Oh, I did. I'm pretty sure I ordered that one though. I'm pretty sure I ordered that number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Why did all these other things pop up when I searched Deadpool 2, number 2, not 3 and everything else? May 8th. I don't recall getting an issue number 2. Which is slightly... Whoops. Trying to narrow my search down so it'll just give me the things that I want. Oh, no, I got that cool Mark Brooks cover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, sucks to suck. Yeah, it does. That's the A cover. Oh, there's a Marvel vs. Alien cover. And it's Greg Land. I mean,
doing those again?
Yeah, it's like an insta buy. We don't even know what it looks like, but sure. There's a Baz Aldula.
It's fun.
It's fun. I don't know if I want it though. There's another movie one.
Oh, I see what's a little bit beyond that. In Doctor Strange.
We're not there yet.
Ahead.
I'll
I'm
get the
excited
movie
for
one.
those.
All right.
I'm excited for most of them.
All right. So on to Doctor Strange. Here's the A cover, which is pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
That is a great cover. And then, so, is this the first time we're ordering Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe covers?
Yeah.
I think so. So, yeah, they're starting. This is a new variant collection or whatever. This one's all right. There's a few that aren't very good, but I feel like overall it's a pretty solid set. So definitely got to get the A cover. I'll get this one. I think it's fun enough. I'll keep this one put up in the thing because I want to check it out later.
Covers that not being able to see them.
Yeah.
Vampire
There's
Spider-Man.
some new comic boxes coming out. We got Venom War.
I don't like the way with that cover. I don't like his mouth on that
I don't care
cover.
for it either. Oh, check it out.
That one's
Terrence.
a lot of fun.
So for whatever reason, I don't know why this is on one side, but on one side here, it has all the big Marvel Scotty Young characters. That is super fun.
Yeah, they cut off like Spider-Man on that cover. Like that other
Which up
cover
dudes
just
wise.
looks bad.
I don't know what this is from.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
You can tell there was supposed to be a lot more picture. and it's just not there.
I feel like you could have scooted it up too, and like if anything, just cut his, I'm gonna call them ears off a little bit.
Yeah.
Or wings, whatever. Oh, it's the 85th anniversary or something. Cover want and need, yeah. You're gonna. Oh wow. So we got more Blood Hunt tie-in. This is our one exception with Miles because we're very interested in what's happening with him. I will check out the other covers real quick though. There's another.
That one's another one.
Oh yeah, I mean it's fun. Want, need, gonna get. But thanks again for stopping by, DJ Wise. Saw you over in Paul's stream. I do like that they have the little Deadpool symbol inside the section. That's kind of fun. Are they the same price on there if I order or wait, if I order on there instead of buying it in the shop? These might be like a bundle. Yeah, these are bundles. So now, Terrence, I know you like to excessively buy things that you like. So these come in bundles of 5. So I would venture off to say you probably don't need that many. However, I would let Shay know how many you want.
He's gonna put 10.
You only need 1 box. Yeah, I would say you probably only need 1. Now, granted, I will give you. You're thinking 3. I will give you. I know you have a lot of Scotty Youngs. I don't know what that actually looks like. If
You've
you
never seen a Scotty Young before.
No. If you have more Scotty Youngs than 1 short box, I would say 2 is fine. Maybe 3 if you're up to that many. I don't know, but it would be cool to have all your Scotty Youngs in Scotty Young boxes. I get that entirely. Ooh, a Rose Besh. I don't like his fingers. Which way is he turning? I'm actually. I thought that was his front for a second. I'm like, wait a second. I don't know. This is not a banger Rose Besh for me. But what if they do another Scotty box? I don't think you should bank on them doing another Scotty box, honestly. At least anytime soon. It's possible, but alright, so I'll definitely get this A cover though. That was pretty sweet. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this Deadpool because of Marvel Universe one? I don't know. I think I'm gonna pass. I would say I could fill 1 up for sure. I was thinking 1 not built and pop up. 1 to have for the add-ons. I think 2 is completely reasonable for you. 3 I think would be a stretch. Anyway, we got Phoenix, new book here. Pretty cool cover A. Then we have an Aka variant. Pretty solid. Who's writing this? Stephanie Phillips. I think she wrote some Spider-Gwen, maybe? Pretty nice variant as well. I don't care enough about Phoenix, but it is over. Oh, but we are going to get the Marvel vs. Alien one.
Mm-hmm. I'm so curious, because I didn't know they were doing these variants.
There's a Joe Quesada foil. Could be interesting. I'll keep it up to. Probably won't get it, but I'll keep it up. There's a Phoenix logo. Definitely don't care about that. And there's a Phoenix Peach Momoko. So we'll keep that up. And a Rose Besh. Please be a better Rose Besh. I like Rose Besh. This one's pretty solid. I'll grab that one. Alright. Gaypart is excited about Spider-Man Reign 2. 1. There's a Kara Andrews. I want to check them out. Kara Andrews is a very interesting artist. Some of their stuff I absolutely hate, and some I absolutely love.
What's this?
This one?
Yeah.
I was kind of whatever about. Here's a... that was kind of fun. Here's a Scotty for you, Terrence. Ooh, we have the Inquisitors.
Excited about this.
A cover's pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, the Phantom Menace one is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Very solid cover.
You gotta get both.
Walt Simonson? Okay.
I don't know who Walt Simonson is.
That's the guy that did the first Beta Ray Bill cover and a bunch of other stuff. I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that's who that is. So I'll keep that open to check that out. So definitely this. And we'll get the A cover, pretty solid.
I'm pretty hungry. It's a good thing I got a
Oh
burger.
my god, I don't know how you're hungry. That burger was so much.
I'm always hungry.
High Republic 9, looks like it's just one cover.
Big meaty boy, look at him.
Yeah, that is Skier, I think is his name. I haven't read High Republic in a while.
It'd be cool if they got a cameo or something. Or they're 100 years apart from the current, from the Acolyte stuff.
How long do Trandoshans live? You had Joellis tonight? We went to Arby's. Arby's now has their burger back. And
hell yeah.
they had a coupon on their app for 50% off a burger. So it was the first time I ever had it. I would say it was okay. Definitely solid. I'd get it again. It was a little thick, a little too meaty, but very sleepy boy. I would have rather 100% had Joellos for sure. I wish Joellos was closer to over here. We have The Lives of Wolverine. Didn't they already do this comic? No, this is just Life of Wolverine. The other one was Lives of Wolverine, yeah. Eh. They didn't even bother giving it a variant. We have Ultimate Spider-Man.
So, I think they're, based on this, it's kind of a, we don't know how old Trandoshans live. Because by age 30, they're considered middle-aged. And if they live past 50, they're considered old. But I think that's just because they live dangerous lives. You know?
I'm double checking. I'm skipping Spider-Man for a second. Wait a minute. What? Oh. I feel like I already got an Ultimate X-Men blank, right? No? Alright. Yeah, Joel S. is incredible. Alright, anyway, Ultimate Spider-Man. This kind of looks like a cool cover. It's a pretty solid cover, but I don't know. Hello, Waffle.
Yeah, Trandoshans basically live to be like 60 or 70.
I'm just going to get 2 of these. Here is a 4th printing Momoko. A little design or sketch variant or whatever. We have Union Jack the Ripper Blood Hunt 1, 2nd printing. Very, very solid read. I enjoyed that a lot. We got another. Oh, this one I like a lot.
Yeah, this one's a lot of fun.
So yeah, this I think is one of the better Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe covers. Who did this? Coelho. Yeah, that's a really cool one. Werewolf by Night Blood Hunt. That's the A cover.
He's got a ponytail.
Yeah, this is this isn't Werewolf. This is what's his name? Isn't
Werewolf?
it? No.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember.
It's called Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, no. There's a Saturday Morning, which we don't really like, and a To Be Determined artist. I haven't even figured out the artist yet. Well, we'll figure that out later. I'm not in love with the A cover. I don't have to get that one.
No, I'm not in love with it.
But
where's the red? Does they not have a red?
I guess not.
Huh.
Interesting. There's a new Wolverine book. This is a Chris Claremont book.
I don't like how tiny Sabretooth's mouth looks. Look at it.
I feel like I typically like Philip Tan, but yeah, I don't like this cover.
His face looks so tiny. Because he's peering over his shoulder, but...
You think his name is Jacob? Whose name? What are we talking about? Oh, this guy? Isn't this, what's his name? Jonason's kid?
I'm pretty sure Jameson's kid's Werewolf.
Is that his name? Werewolf?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he joins the Howling Commandos afterwards. Becomes Werewolf.
Jameson, Kid. John Jonah Jameson. We're doing some research here.
No, Warhol's Vic Marcus. Never mind on that. I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's the third. Okay.
Third.
Man Wolf. He's Man Wolf.
Man Wolf.
Isn't that Man Wolf?
I have no idea.
I think. I don't know. Anyway, continuing on, we got a CF Via. That could be good. I don't know if I care that much to get it though. Is this? You want to read this? It's Claremont stuff.
Nah, none of the covers speak. That one's kind of cool.
That's all right. Like I said, the CF Via could be cool.
Yeah.
And then we have a Phil Jimenez, which I don't care for.
Yeah.
I mean, I can leave this one. No, not this one. I can leave this one up if you want me to.
Yeah, leave it up.
CFV is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
All right, and then something I'm super excited for, X-Men #1. Definitely gonna get the A cover.
How many blanks are you ordering?
5, I guess.
I see something ahead.
Yeah. We have the J. Scott Campbell Psylocke. This is a really sweet set that Campbell's doing. The Magic cover for issue #2 is gorgeous. I was making... Oh, Jacob from Twilight. Oh, okay. We were serious because I had no idea what his name was. So I was like, oh, it could be Jacob. I don't know.
Jacob Jonah Jameson? Sure, I'll believe that.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely could have fit. Anyway, so definitely that. This is, I think, one of the nicest negative space that John Tyler Christopher has ever done. Might be a little biased, but I also think this has a lot more breaks because of the way her costume is.
I like the way her arm does in her hair.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, that's the thing. It has... yeah, he did a smart job with having her hair wave over here. So, because if it was just her hair's down, then you wouldn't see her arm. And her arm is really cool because it has all the spikes and stuff. So, like, I feel like he did a really solid job. And there's enough, like, definition here to, like, where he placed her other hand, you can figure out, like, what's happening. I feel like in a lot of these...
puts together the pieces a lot easier.
Yeah, I feel like in a lot of the negative space stuff that he's done, there's just too much nothingness. And I don't know. Yeah, I really like this one a lot. And again, there might be some bias in it, but I stand by what I said. I'm pretty logo I don't care about. Peach Momoko though is sweet. And again, bias might be there, but this one is gorgeous. Love that cover. And I love that they're not even done with giving us sweet magic covers because, like I said, the Campbell one is awesome. That is a lot. Please be big. Please be big. It's downloading really slowly, so I assume it will be high quality. Check him out.
I don't really like it.
I don't either. I just love that he's there.
And I see Iron Fist and Power Man.
Also,
Rogue and Gambit.
There's little night crawlers. There's a big night crawler, but there's little night crawlers. Anyway, yeah, I don't really care about that one. There's a Scotty Young that's actually pretty fun. I think I'm good though. It's pretty fun, but I think I'm good.
I like how he drew you, girl.
Oh, that's right. I don't like this one, do I?
No, I don't like
No,
that
I like Tony S. Daniel a lot, but that is not it.
Going back to Scotty, I like how he drew you, girl, on that.
Mm-hmm.
With the
ooh.
Looks like #2 from
I forgot there was going to be a Psylocke.
Kids Next Door.
Steven Segovia. Oh, there's Momoko. Yeah, that one's sweet.
Got a little bit of blood on her face.
And then, oh, that's something else. Okay, I gotta get this one. What do you think about the A cover? I think it's pretty solid.
I'm indifferent. It's good. I don't care that much.
Can I order this, please? Marco is the Terrence of what? Blanks? That's fair. We're going to exit that out and go back to it. Not working. What about this one? What about going here? Did my internet die? Is stream working? Stream's working. Don't tell me Diamond died or something. Okay, here we go. We'll order it from this page. So that was the Momoko. Now we need to order the A. Will it pop up here? I hope it's not going to make me do this on all of them now. Do I... Could I possibly have too many tabs open? Alright, Dynamite. Oh my god, look at this. Gargoyles are back and V's not here. Look at all these gargoyle covers.
You know, I messaged them to try to join the stream. And yeah.
It all makes sense. A bunch of Lilo and Stitch covers, but they don't have a single cover to show you, unfortunately.
One more plea.
Just all caps. The gargoyles are back. Let's see. That is a trade. So nothing for us to look at all. All right, random comics.
No, it's just there to be like,
boo. Yeah, sorry. Like they didn't even have the A cover for you. They're just like, whatever. Just buy Lilo and Stitch. All right. Oh, and it's actually 2 issues as well. Issue number 5 and issue number 6.
That's rough. That's usually not a great sign, I feel.
Well, they're probably trying to, like, whatever, you'll buy it. Just it'll come out. This might become a bi-weekly title, which would be brutal for you. Or
if it's a bi-weekly title, they probably take down the number of variants.
Not necessarily. This is Dynamite, Chris.
Oh, you're right.
This is Dynamite. Or it could be sometimes for certain holidays or something, they'll go ahead and get orders in early. So that's a possibility.
What was that with Sonya?
It's a trade.
Oh, okay.
Maybe if you listen to me.
No. Not gonna happen.
I've been doing a lot of these. Whoever this is. Massive. Oh, another Biden's Titans. Blank. It's been the same one. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's issue number 1. I was assuming it was just like they just kept on each issue or whatever. Cheech and Chong Chronicles. Chris, listen. Marco, you know that's not possible.
What? Oh. That's why they ain't showing any of your fucking Lilo and Stitches.
There's a Doctor Who blank.
It's kind of fun.
Oh, there's a Doctor Who art germ. I do not care enough about it, but you might.
I don't know if that looks like the people or not.
I have no idea. Yeah. Good job, art germ. Probably. There's also a Sway. Wow, they're kind of spending some money here.
It's actually 2 art germs. One which just looked worse.
What?
Because there was also, go back, the black and white ink version.
Well, this is like a sketch, something, whatever, you know. Very early in the progress. And then Jones. I don't know who this is. Christopher Jones. Not familiar with them. You don't like or know about this Doctor Who?
Thing.
Know a thing about? Probably is what you meant to say. Alex Moore, not Trad Moore. I didn't think it was. It didn't look like his stuff.
No. Why does that Doctor Who one look like the Paw Patrol logo? Look at that thing.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, actually. Somebody say a lawsuit.
This feels good on my spine.
Also, I feel like this Florida Man new printing has been on the FOC for like weeks.
Yeah.
Too many Scotty variants for you to buy him.
Oh.
Yeah, but this should be after that, probably. Gone is getting a hardcover. There's going to be some new golden books. I am Jack Skellington, and I am Sally. And I am Wednesday. Let's see, who is this? Zachary Kaplan? I'm
Kill
not familiar.
all immortals. The library.
I just read this as Lady in Her Butt.
Of Cordoba.
I don't know. It's also a hardcover. That's a pretty cheap hardcover.
It's 2 pages.
Yeah, it might be kind of thin. You never know. But hardcovers are expensive.
The Nightcrawlers.
Expensive.
Where's V? I never sent them that art. I'll do that right now while I'm thinking about it.
Oh, yeah.
that'll lure them out.
Rick and or Morty?
Rigor mortis.
Rigor Morty. There's a new Rocketeer. He breaks free. Free from the constraints of this mortal world. That's not as good of a cover. Vino here, leave a message after the beep. Beep. Bunch of Conan. 7 Years in Darkness. Gapehart might read that. I don't know.
The Gun Hand.
The Gun Hand.
His hand is not a gun, and that disappoints me.
Yeah. Talk about false advertisement, huh? Oh, a bunch of turtle stuff. What? That's Michael Cho, probably.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Call him like I see him.
See him and you call him.
Excited for the new books out this week? You're talking about like this week, like coming out tomorrow? A lot of good stuff. A lot of cool covers. Trigun Maximum Deluxe Edition.
Oh, that looks pretty sweet, but I'm not paying $50 for it.
Yeah.
Especially if that's foil.
Yeah. Could be pretty dope. They proud of the TMT book? Oh yeah, that's also like where'd he go? 40th anniversary, so probably pretty big.
Yeah.
Pretty dick.
Pretty dick?
Dick. Alright, I don't know if we got anything out of that.
No. God, there's so many not here this week.
No. Yeah, it feels like it's been becoming more common. Games. Merchandise. Alright, that's everything.
I'm tired. I don't want to sleep right now. I'm hungry.
Alright, y'all. Well, appreciate...
Go eat a whole burger.
Terrence, you got a lot to review. Because we did an extra thing today. So we showed off all the books. We resume after Marco stops having a stroke. Terrible time to have a stroke. But we reviewed the new books. We did the FOC, and we also voted in the Eisner Awards, which was an interesting experience. Turns out we don't know a lot about a lot of things. Question for everyone. Set up for a question. Last night, me and some friends were talking.
We're talking about top three Marvel Rogues galleries. Who do you think the top 3?
I mean, that's not fair.
1, Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man. Like,
Spider-Man has the number 1. After that, it's probably...
This one I
Do
feel
the
like...
X-Men count?
Yeah. Is that a rogues gallery?
Half of them join them.
Yeah, I feel like X-Men is more in a precarious situation. That's not saying, like, Spider-Man just has the best, like, no question. Even if you're not a Spider-Man fan, like...
Much like Batman villains in DC, because he has the best rogue gallery in DC, Spider-Man villains braid other books. Fantastic
Four is a good one. Here's the one I'm going to say is pretty...
That is a good one, but they also have a lot of nobodies, you know? Spider-Man has a lot of nobodies, but he has the most somebodies on his
Avengers
rogue gallery.
number 3. Here's one I'm going to say that I don't think a lot of people would think of that would be pretty up for me. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange has a lot of, like... And they might be nobodies, but they're cooler nobodies, you know?
One that, again, much like Spider-Man, his villains often attack other people, you know, and aren't just his villains. Captain America.
Yeah, but like Doctor Strange, you know, gets like living tribunal and
Is he really a villain though?
Yeah.
Is he a part of the Rogues Gallery? Or is he just an associate essentially?
Well, but I mean, like, I don't know. It depends on like how you define it, I guess. But like, you know, that's more how they start. At least is like, you know, that is one of his adversaries or, you know, villain of the week type characters.
What if we're talking going back to what Terrence said, top 3?
Partial to Incredible Hulk. But that's what I'm saying, like, there's a bunch of cool ones. I mean, like, he gets mindless ones.
Hulk does have a lot of big ones, too.
Cap-ass Hitler? Well, that's one, though. That's one. That's one good villain.
You heard it here first. Marco used the word good to define Hitler.
I said good villain.
I'm the media. A bad.
Iron Man? Iron Man's kind of suck. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They're just a bunch of other iron armors.
Mm-hmm.
And Fing Fang Foom.
Cap fights so many Nazis.
Where did I see Where did I see Fing Fang Foom in something coming up that I'm pretty excited for?
Ultraman.
Oh, yeah.
Ultraman's gonna fight him.
There's gonna be, if y'all haven't checked out the new preview book, which you probably haven't. I don't know why I said that, like, it doesn't come out tomorrow.
Gabe Hart might have checked it.
Gabe Hart maybe was the only one because he was there and we gave it to him. But there's going to be... there's going to be an Ultraman joins the Avengers or something. I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah. Ultraman Avengers team up.
I don't remember what it was called, but Ultraman is finally put into the Marvel Universe. I guess with the success... Because there was a big hesitation for them to do with Predator.
Daredevil's got a really good rogues gallery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still saying, I really think Doctor Strange is underrated.
He's got good ones. He's got a lot of underrated villains, Marco. But I wouldn't put him in my top, you know?
I think he's got some of the most fun, though.
Yes. But if I'm, like, thinking, like...
Because even, like I said, Spider-Man is undisputed. But I would say I prefer a lot of the characters we get introduced to in Doctor Strange. You get Dormammu, you get...
Caecilius.
Yeah.
Mordo. Mordo's actually not that bad.
Mordo's pretty cool.
I wouldn't say Mordo's cool.
He's a good villain. He's a good villain to have in there. He's a good, like, solid villain. You know what I mean?
Doctor Strange's brother.
Which is doing some cool stuff right now.
He is. But, like, before the cool stuff he was doing right now, you know what he was doing? Fucking nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, where Doctor Strange, I think, excels is his, like, shit tier villains beat out everybody else's.
I don't know. Caecilius kind of sucks.
No, I'm talking about, like, the nameless ones that, like, not the nameless ones. Yeah. But, like, the ones that you don't...
Thor's got some good ones.
Gargantos. What's his name? The one we thought was in Doctor Strange, but because he looks just
Is that
like
not
him.
Gargantos?
No. Right? Or am I mixing them up now?
It's Sh. It starts with Sh.
Uh.
I want to say Shia-Gorath, but that is from
No.
Skyrim.
No, that's like so close. Shumagorath.
Shumagorath.
Shumagorath is dope.
It's a syllable off.
I know. It's like Thor has some good ones. Yeah, for sure.
Thor's got Loki all the goddamn time. Ulik.
Shumagorath,
Enchantress.
yeah. But I feel like
The Frost Giants. Nobody gives a fuck about. I can't remember his name. That dark elf.
Hella is
Hella.
good. Yeah.
That dark elf bitch. What's his name? He sucks. Even.
Oh, Surtur's a good one. Yeah.
Surtur is a good one.
Oh yeah.
Batman's
I guess
good.
we did sleep on Batman.
But that was we were talking about Marvel, weren't we?
I don't think so. Or did he say Marvel?
Yeah, Marvel
Yeah, you did
Rogues.
say Marvel.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So then we're not sleeping on nothing. Batman, get out of here.
Yeah. Delete. Gamehart, delete that comment.
Who are Flash's villains other than Reverse Flash? I actually don't know.
Not Iceman.
And Superman that one time they raced. Gamehart deleted it.
He's got I can't remember his name. God, Captain Cold. He's got
That's a Flash villain?
yeah. Captain Boomerang. He's got all the captains.
I don't feel like any of these guys are a threat to Flash.
Mirror Master.
That's a character? Godspeed Grooves?
Like the little barbarian man?
That's the only Gru I know.
That's spelled like that.
Or if that was supposed to be Groot. But that still doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Daredevil's got bangers. Kingpin.
Gorilla Grodd.
Bulls.
Is that what Godspeed Grooves was supposed to be? That you still didn't spell correctly? I don't know if your I can spell was like a declaration to yourself, like I can do it, damn it, or if that's also a typo and supposed to be I can't spell. I'm not sure.
What really got me was the way you said.
I like how Guardians is also misspelled. Guardians.
The Backyardigans.
Gaurudians. No, not. That's hard to say.
Guardians.
Sure. Anyway, so wait, was Godspeed Gru supposed to be Gorilla Grodd? Because that is one of the most epic typos ever.
Read this, Raid. You son of a bitch! Delete your own comment right now.
No, I was like, letters. Right. Tice? I don't know what we were talking about anymore. Look, I'm gonna stand on my hill and die.
Daredevil, Kingpin, Bullseye, sometimes Elektra, the Hand.
How did you not say Bullseye?
What did I say?
A bunch of other people, not Bullseye though.
I thought it was the second one I said. Kingpin, Bullseye,
Did you
sometimes
say?
Elektra.
Okay, maybe you did.
Yeah, it was the
Maybe you
second
did.
one I said.
There you go, Gorilla Grodd.
We made it. We made it.
We got there.
Stilt Man. Hey Oreo, what's up, baby?
Is Big Will Spider-Man or Daredevil? He's Spider-Man, didn't he? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I think he's Spider-Man. I'd love a figure of Big Wheel.
We will never get a Big Wheel.
But I'd love it.
He's too big.
So good.
And no one cares.
Not a single soul.
Not really, no.
So the list so far, 100%, is Spider-Man #1, X-Men #2.
I don't know. I feel differently about X-Men. I feel like...
I think the general consensus that people have is that all those people that we know now are good people, and, not villains anymore, are still villains.
Well, here's what also feels different about it for me.
Conscience.
For me, it feels less fair because, like, Spider-Man's fighting all these guys.
Yeah, and they're a team.
Where X-Men is like, here's these 500 people that also happen to know 500 other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fantastic Four is a good
one. Other than Magneto and the Sentinels, well, I'll tell you. There's the Hellfire Club. There's Juggernaut. And the rest of the Brotherhood of Mutants,
See, so, like, do Sentinels count, I guess, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's so many. I mean, yeah, you have Quicksilver, which is the
Sometimes.
villain, a decent portion of the time.
Scarlet Witch was a villain at one point.
Less so now, but
I think both of them less so now. I think at the most, Quicksilver's just kind of an asshole, not a villain.
Yeah, which is just the same. But yeah, Juggernaut, like you're saying, Toad, Pyro. I'm trying to think of other villainous X-Men.
Nobody knows Avalanche.
Blob. Blob's a good one. What is up, SH?
Yo.
You got the Brotherhood and then each of them individually. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the
Yeah.
X-Men is like got too much going on. I don't think it's really a fair fight. And I get like
more of a Wolverine villain that fights the X-Men.
Exactly. That's what it feels like counting the villains of just 100 people. And that, to me, that's not a rogues gallery. In my opinion. You don't have to include the Center 6 for Spidey to still top it. That's true. Yeah. That's pretty wild. You take out his best six enemies and it's still beating everybody else.
Spider-Man definitely has the most recognizable villains.
Oh, for sure.
Next to Batman, in any comics.
Spider-Man still has more, though.
He has more, but everybody knows who the Joker is.
Yeah, but everybody knows. He has the Joker, Scarecrow, Bane.
Wolverine actually has a pretty good.
I would let
Rogues
Wolverine.
gallery.
Yeah, I would let Wolverine count.
Silver Samurai, Omega Red,
Lady Deathstrike,
all of Weapon Plus. And you can count them basically individually because they have individual reasons for wanting to kill him.
I would count Deadpool.
He's part of Weapon Plus, yes.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's a...
And
he's kind of like in that, kind of feels like he should be, like, beyond that.
You also didn't listen to what I said then, because I said I would count all of them because I feel like they all individually, because I feel like they individually have reasons for wanting to kill Deadpool. Or not Deadpool, Wolverine.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I wouldn't want to group them all together either. Like, cause Deadpool, like I said, that's a massive.
Do you count
character
Hulk as a Wolverine rogues gallery?
They fought enough, sure.
Yeah.
Now, granted, that means Hulk also counts for Thor. Wolverine has a different gallery. That's the thing. There's so many people that specifically hate Wolverine and are good. Like, he's got a good list.
Like people that don't have any reason to fuck with the X-Men, like the Silver Samurai, he just hates Wolverine.
I'm trying to think who else. I feel like we're missing some other really iconic Wolverine.
Yeah, I can't think right now.
Villains, or adversaries, but
Sabretooth. How did we forget Sabretooth?
I thought we said Sabretooth.
We might have said Sabretooth.
Maybe.
Either way, Sabretooth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's got
the Wolverine
solid
adversary.
It's funny because they all hate him just as much too.
Wolverine is in Hulk's Rogues Gallery. Hulk is the hero.
It depends.
Kinda. I think when you're the hero that's being hunted down for all the destruction you've done, it's like. I don't think that puts you in super just positioning there. But also, again, like if you were just counting that initial encounter, I guess that'd be a little bit more debatable.
Yeah.
But they fought so many times. Again, like I said, put that right up there with Thor
Fury?
as well.
Yeah. Who are Fury's villains?
The Vietnamese. I mean, he's got like some decent agents and stuff that he's fought, but the world.
Again, I raised Captain America up there. He's got some good ones.
What has he got other than
Red Skull.
Red Skull, Hitler, Winter Soldier, Zola,
Zemo.
Oh,
I forget his name. He was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Has the big glove.
oh God, what's his name? Strucker.
Von Strucker.
Snakes on Planes. What are we on about?
Fury.
Oh, Fury. Okay, okay. Big sharks. He keeps a careful eye on Jeff.
Serpent Society.
That's the thing, though. I feel like Cap has like a handful of really good ones, and then it all kind of falls to the side after that.
Yeah, you proposed.
Does Punisher count as one of Spider-Man's?
I mean, if we're going by the same rules we went for Hulk, then yes.
But well, not quite, because I don't think they've really fought a ton.
No, they haven't.
So it's not. I don't know. I don't think I'd count.
They
it.
fought like the once was like, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking around the room like, who's a superhero?
We didn't actually give Fantastic Four a good talk. So
no,
we got Galactus,
Doctor Doom.
Oh, Doom. He has two huge ones. Man.
Mole Man.
I know we're missing some stuff.
Howard the Duke.
Kang. Yeah, that's three heavy hitters.
I'd argue Kang's more of an Avengers villain than a Fantastic Four villain. He's fucked with them more.
I would say he's done enough with Fantastic Four for him to count. Annihilus.
Annihilus, that's a good one. Shit. How many Kangs are you counting?
Hydra? Are you still on Cap? Yeah, Galactus. Yeah. That's what. Yeah, I mean, Fantastic.
How many different versions of Kang are you counting?
No, they count as one. Yeah. Although I think I'm trying to think more like iconically who they fight, and for me, I think of them fighting Rama Tut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like there's something to be said about like how many heavy hitters you have, but then also how good your like shittier ones are. Because again, like that's why Spider-Man's so great.
See, I think we've been judging this differently. I've been judging about how much the everyman would be like, I know that character.
Yeah, I mean,
Man, it can be kind of hard to put yourself in those shoes when you're so engrossed in this sometimes, you know. But
well, see, that's the thing though, because like I feel like Annihilus is a heavy hitter. Now, granted, obviously not up where Galactus and Doctor Doom are, but I'd still consider him a heavy hitter. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people that aren't super into comic stuff wouldn't know Annihilus. Unless you're into Marvel Snap. He's a bastard in that game. But you know what I mean? Like, I feel
the
like...
true enemy of the Fantastic Four. Oh, no.
Fantastic Four. Oh, my goodness.
I think I just made a parody villain for them.
Would it be 4 or would it just be one guy still?
I think it has to be 4 known Hydra people teamed up.
Do you throw Hitler in there or no? Just go with Red Skull. Because we at least have Red Skull.
Richard Nixon, great rogues gallery person for Captain America.
Anyway,
I'll never let that go.
I'm trying to think of like some of the lesser Fantastic Four villains and judge them on their merits. Because again,
I think they fought Fing Fang Foom a few times.
Yeah.
Everyone has.
Not everyone. No, not everyone. He's kind of an odd one.
We're sleeping on Squirrel Girl. She's defeated Galactus, Doctor Doom.
That's not a
An evil
rogues
version of
gallery, I don't
herself.
think. So was Gwenpool. I liked Gwenpool's a lot. Evil Gwen, like, because that cliche is like
of yourself. Iron Man defeats those every other week.
Yeah. Evil, you know, I'm just like you, but evil stuff is pretty cliche and whatever.
Who's MODOK?
But I actually really like the Dark Gwenpool.
Who does MODOK fuck with the most?
Crimson Dawn. Yeah, I don't know. Iron Man's got weak ones.
Iron Man's got weak ones, but I feel
I like him.
He has fairly recognizable ones.
How many?
Crimson Dynamo.
I wouldn't count him.
You wouldn't count him?
No, that is like D tier at best. Come on. Oh, that would be. I feel like help us out a lot if we were able to make a
tier list?
If we went through and tier listed every villain. That would take ages. We're not going to do it. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
Get it out of your head.
Margo, I'm not going to do it. Here's my plan. We tier list the tier list. So basically, every once in a while, we would make a tier list of a hero and their
I don't
villain.
want to do Spider-Man. Now, granted, we've already agreed he's number 1, so I guess we don't technically have to do it.
No. But I would think it would be a fun, like, little, maybe end of stream or something, or maybe a different stream day or something, to tier list his stuff.
MODOK is Cap. Yeah, that's what he definitely fights
MODOK
Cap.
is Cap.
I'm trying to think if he fights anybody else, like,
that.
on the regular.
He's AIM, so, like...
Spider-Man is first. God, it would take us... Literally, we could probably do everyone else's in the same amount of time as it takes to get Spider-Man done.
Margo, I will get the PNGs together, if you agree.
Maybe. But, I mean, like, it's going to take a lot of work and research to, like, make sure we're not missing people and getting all
If we miss people, we miss people.
No, that's fucked. That's totally, like, it skewers it.
Namor, the Fantastic Four villain? Yeah.
He's a big Fantastic Four villain. He's also a big Iron Man villain. And he's also
a big Black Panther
villain.
Man, he's just a villain. I think he's fought the X-Men a few times.
Yeah.
He's fought everybody. He's a Hulk villain, too.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say because, like...
He hates everyone. Everyone hates Namor. I can't think of one person that, like, yeah, Namor's my friend.
I think Sue's alright with them sometimes, depending on the story. A villain with a villain, yeah. That's how you know he's bad. Or he's good, maybe? I don't know.
A tumor might be the good guy.
Yeah. Do it at a meal gathering? No.
No, that's so much.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think this is something that's going to happen. Maybe even, like, next week or two.
No,
like,
no. It will take me a minute to at least get every Spider-Man villain together.
Oh my god, this Spider-Man one's going to take, like, a month. And, again...
It wouldn't take that long for me to get the PNGs together for him.
There's, like, 5 million Spider-Man
I'm not going to get
characters.
every single one. I'm going to get the ones who we know. You know?
No, that's even the ones we know. Like, just think about all the Spider-Man legends we have.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if I got every single one of our Spider-Man Legends enemies, that'd be nothing. It's a lot. It's the most out of anyone else. But
Thanos is a villain to a lot of people. Yeah.
Ultron's more of like an Ant-Man villain. Like that's kind of how he Avengers villain, but like mainly Ant-Man.
Yeah, I would.
Loki.
Yeah, but he's a Avengers, and again, I don't want to get count an Avengers rogue gallery.
Yeah.
Because that's just a billion different people with all their enemies. You know.
Loki's a Thor villain. He's fucked with other people every once in a while, but he's a Thor villain.
Yeah.
Well, usually when he's messing with someone else, it's to get to Thor.
Yeah. Abomination.
What's Hulk?
What are all these names we're?
Yeah, I think you're just throwing
out
out names.
Just throwing out villain names. Yeah, but like there are some like Kingpin counts as Daredevil and Spider-Man, for sure. And again, obviously he's fought a billion different people. I guess he's kind of creeping up there for Luke Cage as well.
Kingpin?
Yeah.
What's he been doing to him recently?
Not recently, but they have had political.
They had one mayoral race.
Yeah.
That was it.
I mean, that's a pretty big deal. And I'm sure they fought.
He lost and fled the country.
I'd take that pretty seriously.
He has not.
Count Black
Cat for a villain.
Black Cat as a villain?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I'd throw him or throw her in Spider-Man's villains for sure.
Yeah. The same way I'd count Elektra as a Daredevil villain.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, as long as they were like
she's not currently a villain. She hasn't been a villain since like 2018. But
yeah, as long as it's a character that
Moon Knight, I love him. I love his rogues gallery. They're kind of shit.
Yeah, like he's got a D-list rogues gallery for sure.
Do you count J. Jonah Jameson?
I would 100%. Yeah.
Honestly, I'd count him for the sole purpose that he has accidentally created Scorpion.
He's caused so much strife in honestly, he's hurt Peter more than a lot of villains have.
Stiltman is A tier? Yeah, no, Stiltman's S tier for stilts.
Yeah, there's some people they're like great heroes, but they have
Silver Surfer for Fantastic Four. He counted for a second.
Not really.
Gore the God Butcher for Thor. Yeah. You're just naming villains.
No, again, we're not doing X-Men. Sinister is just an X-Men villain.
We could do individual X-Men, but really it's just Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody else has like a
Rogues Gallery.
Is there another X-Men you can think of that has a worthy Rogues Gallery to mention?
My favorite X-Men, all the Goblins.
No, I'm trying to think. I don't think enough people care about Cyclops or Jean Grey.
Well, again, it's Cyclops and Jean Grey have a dedicated villain in Mr. Sinister.
No, I'm talking about a group of people.
I know, but that's not a rogues gallery. They have one person that goes after them. Again, I know. I'm saying, I'm agreeing with you.
It's not at all how it sounded.
There's not enough people.
That's exactly what I said, and then you started talking over it like what I said didn't make any sense.
No.
Cable? Who's all Cable's villains?
Just more X-Men villains.
It's just like Apocalypse and...
Sentinels.
Sentinels. Yeah, there's nobody specifically. Nobody I can't remember SH if you were in the chat when we were talking about Wolverine, but there's a lot of people that specifically hate Wolverine and just want to himself. There's a lot of people that specifically hate Wolverine and just want to kill Wolverine. Don't care about the other X-Men. But Sinister, he's just now. Granted, I get Sinister is going after Scott and Jean specifically, but he's also fighting the other X-Men, you know what I mean? And he's also not doing anything else with anybody else, really, you know what I mean? The Sentinels going after all the X-Men. I'm trying to think of, really any other specific character enemy for any X-Men character.
Like I said, Sinister's kind of... He's picked two people to go after. 3 if you count Cable in there too.
But again, but he's still an enemy to the X-Men.
Yeah.
Like, even if suddenly Jean and Cyclops died, Sinister's still going to be giving the X-Men a hard time. Just in the same way, like, how, Juggernaut really was just trying to fight Xavier, but he's always fighting the X-Men. He's an X-Men villain.
Yeah. Not anymore. He's been reformed.
Well, whatever. You know what I mean. Whereas Lady Deathstrike is still just trying to kill Wolverine. You know what I mean? Like, Sabretooth really just trying to kill Wolverine. Does he fight the other X-Men sometimes? Sure.
Omega Red.
But he's off on his own just trying to kill Wolverine a lot. And will continue to be written that way probably for many, many more years.
Deadpool and Wolverine still fight, but he's less of a Wolverine villain at this point.
Yes, but also, they've had a pretty iconic feud. And also, actually, no, they have a series right now where they're fighting.
Yeah.
I would 100% count Deadpool.
Yeah, I count him. I'm just saying, less so than he used to be.
Yeah. Well, in the same way that, like, I think somebody, like we were talking about Black Cat, I don't know when's the last time she's fought Spider-Man, but I think she's still a pretty iconic Spider-Man villain. Who the hell is Skullbuster?
Other than Wolvie and Deadpool, I can think.
Well, I don't even count Deadpool as X-Men.
Mutant that has a rogues gallery.
Yeah, I'm really trying to think of anybody.
Cassandra Nova. Again, her stuff usually leads into her fighting. The X-Men.
I would say Magic has, like specific like Mephisto and like Mephisto doesn't really mess with the X-Men very much. And what's the other one? Belasco.
Belasco.
He was the Lord of Limbo or something. I can't remember his exact title. Those are pretty specific to her. Terrence, I really don't know what you're doing. You're just naming so many random names. I don't even know what list this is trying to go on. But yeah, she's the only person, and not to say she has like a rogues gallery. I'm literally just trying to think of any X-Men that has like specific villains. Rita Repulsa, there we go. Now we're talking. Does Miss Marvel count? As a villain?
I guess Rogue's villain, but I think Rogue counts as the villain there.
I would say Rogue counts as the villain for sure. Or are you asking if Miss Marvel has a good rogues gallery?
In which I don't know enough about her to know her rogues gallery.
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
She could have a lot of people that like are very popular that like are technically a part of her rogues gallery. Like I assume Ronan the Accuser is, just based on movies. But like I don't know anything about her comics.
I don't know.
I need to read more. But
I think in general she does fight the Kree quite a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not super knowledgeable on her.
Iron Man's got the Mandarin.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
But we're never going to get the Mandarin ever again.
No. The last time I saw him, the Punisher shot him in the face.
Oh, that's another thing I want to mention. Because when we were talking about... Kamala Khan?
She has a fun rogue gallery. Yeah, because she had actual villains before she joined the X-Men. So...
Oh, that's how... Yeah, that's right. She is an X-Men now. I forgot. Yeah, I guess that counts. It's kind of cheating because she's a new addition to the X-Men.
Yeah.
But I guess technically that does count. I was going to say, somebody mentioned Moon Knight earlier, and we're like, yeah, he's got a shit rogues gallery. But it is worth mentioning characters like Moon Knight and Punisher really don't get a rogues gallery because they just die most of the time.
Yeah. Moon Knight, for the most part, in the past, tried to not. Punisher has no such
No.
ability to try.
Yeah, Punisher definitely has the shortest list.
Moon Knight gives his enemies so many chances.
Yeah. But he also, he's a little bit different. He's like, I won't kill you, but I will cut your face off or something. You know?
Well, until they don't give him any options. Like, the second Black Spectre is like, I'm going to kill all these people unless you stop me, Moon Knight.
Oh, no.
And then he pushed him off a roof. And was like, I guess I'm stopping you.
He definitely will kill people. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like first up, you know, like,
yeah.
I've stopped you. I'm not going to, like, Punisher would just straight up kill you. He's like, I won't kill you this time, you know. But I am taking your face with me.
Punisher has...
and you're going to think about that.
Punisher has Jigsaw. Has... Crap, what's his friend in the chair in the first season?
Oh, God. I can't remember.
It's not Data. That's not right. Because he's a reoccurring villain.
I feel like I know, but I can't think.
Micro.
Yeah.
He's a recurring Punisher villain.
Did you get it, or did you get it from Gaybar?
Get it from Gaybar.
I was busy thinking.
There's
Poorly.
another one that
For
I
Punisher?
can't remember. Kind of Kingpin.
Yeah, but again, like, he barely has a list. He doesn't count.
No.
He's far down. His rogues gallery is very. He's an F tier list for sure. The Hand.
He joined the Hand.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much that counts.
If anything, the Fist was his enemy.
Man, I'm still fighting Doctor Strange. I'm telling you, highly underrated rogues gallery. Might not be a ton of. I feel like there's a decent amount of recurring, but like his are just like so unique.
Who does Ursa Major fight? It could be Iron Man or Captain America. I could see either one.
I'm trying to remember. I think it's Iron Man.
See, I'm leaning more towards Captain America. Oh, another good Captain America villain. He's got U.S. agent counts, I'd say, as well as Red Guardian.
We were wrong. It's the Hulk. How did I forget?
Of course, they'd make Hulk fight the big muscular bear.
Yeah.
Just makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know how I didn't get that, obviously. Or honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we might do a tier list later in the future. We'll see. I don't know. Or multiple tier list, I guess, rather. And then tier list those tier lists. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how far down the rabbit hole we go.
I think the easiest method to do it would be to, after each tier list is done, we then go to a new, like, tier list, what's the word I'm looking for? Tab.
I don't know how I didn't know. That's what I'm saying. I have no idea how I didn't know that either.
Yeah. We go to a new tier list tab, and then we place Spider-Man in his spot, and then so on and so forth.
Even after we tier list these different rogues gallery, it's still gonna be hard to get them to figure out the measuring scale of what qualifies, because like
we'll need to discuss more, and I guess if we ever do it, we'll say before we do it what we are scaling them on. It might be like a few things.
Okay, because like basically my stance on Doctor Strange is that his most forgettable enemies are a billion times cooler than everyone else's forgettable enemies. Like his floor is really high.
I feel like there's some bias in there. But I do see where you're going. Well, we can rate it on a subjective coolness factor. We can rate it on amount. We can rate it.
Are you telling me that the average like weird mystical crazy thing that Doctor Strange is fighting is not on this not a higher level than a random goon that Spider-Man's fighting?
I really like the villain of Black Spectre. He's really cool. He would scream in terror if he saw anything that Doctor Strange fights.
I'm not talking about them fighting. I'm talking about the coolness of the character, which can come from multiple things. Black Spectre has gotten his coolness not from being able to fight a giant mystical octopus or something, but just by being the most persistent and deadly foe that Moon Knight's ever really had to deal with.
Ironic, because it's never been the same one.
Yeah, and there's other things that no, we're not doing Squirrel Girl. That's not a...
It doesn't count. She steals other... She has like a few original villains, and they're nobodies.
I think some villains can count that are one-time villains. But again, like, that's probably just going to be like crappy people that were defeated and never seen from again.
Yeah.
I don't think you get to throw in Galactus and blah 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 and whatever because you fought them once. Like, that's not, you know, because Galactus has probably fought everybody once. You know what I mean? So he's on everybody's list.
Squirrel's fought him twice.
I would be so down for us to all put like a top 5 or top 10 or top 20 list of whatever the subject is. See how different ours can be. Yeah, I don't know. We'd have to figure out whatever the list is going to be, I guess. But that's probably going to be it for today. We need to bag and board some comics. We're trying to get better. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I probably should have done that while I was thinking. These bags and boards right here.
You were supposed to, but you were looking at your phone the entire time. All right.
These are clear.
These are clear.
Those
These are
not.
normal. Right there are silver. Here.
Oh. I'll dig those out when I need them.
You should just need one, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to dig that book out right now.
I mean, you could have just set it to the side. Whatever.
Get it when
Good
I
night.
need it.
All right, take it easy, y'all. Thanks anybody that's here, that was here, that is watching this on the replay. Y'all take care, and I'll try to get some more videos out. Like I've been busy. I've been busy.
For real.
Making some plays and some moves and some things happening behind the scenes. Unfortunately, it's not very interesting until something actually is being able to be shown to you. But stuff's happening. I'm gonna watch the Pop new comic video. Yeah, definitely check that out. Lots of stuff this week. All right, see y'all. Bye bye.